by the zookeepers. McGilla. Gorilla.
Who is McGilla Gorilla?
Gorilla at the zoo to get shot.
Squash.
Call him McGilla. You never seen that cartoon on Cartoon Network? McGilla. Gorilla. He's a cool ass gorilla. Take McGilla out. They get like a shirt or something on there.
Yeah, I know. Oh wait, I gotta upgrade my peeps.
First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharp performance
Oh, help
here.
if I could swing.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Y'all ain't getting to him on that one.
And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Boy, that's just one of those.
That was a hit for him. Look how far he hit the ball.
Break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Too bad he's gone or real. So sad.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
The same guy that just kept freaking throwing it.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
McGilla, Gorilla.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step.
Yeah,
does
he worried
two
about my
things
black
for you.
ass taking
It gives
off.
the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
This is lifted out to left. Conforto giving chase. Looks it
I
into the
just
glove,
missed that
and
one.
there's one gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there, hack it. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
I'm a legendary such and such.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's going to throw a pitch out.
Kobe.
He's set. Here it comes. Giancarlo Stanton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there.
No,
he
he
almost
will
came
not.
out of his shoes on that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And with that, it's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Justin Bohr is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He stole a base anyway.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He
Bye-bye.
sets a tone early here with a first-inning steal of second base.
Fight me. Dad,
Runner
you
in
fight
scoring
me.
position at second with 2 down.
You gotta beat me up, bro. Right now, I'm beating up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. For Gordon, he picks up his second bag here in the early going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Now. This ball is
got him.
smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Got him. Throw that bullshit if you want to.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right
Yo, that
field.
shit was a line.
And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
It's a line drive, yo. You see that shit? Man, that was like, yeah, bye. Got him. Let's see that again in super slow mode.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells the story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Here comes another killer.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Got him to throw 20 pitches.
Got him swinging,
Oh,
and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Jose Fernandez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, threw the ball real well in his last start. Went deep into the ball game. He took the loss, but he did rack up a ton of Ks.
David Wright comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and deep to right center field.
He
Back
got
goes
that.
Stanton, still going
He
back.
got that.
Gone!
He got that
So a
shit.
solo shot here for David Wright. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Maybe you should not.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, you become a one-pitch pitcher. There's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
It's not. It's not following commands.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
That evens it up 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bourne onto the grass. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get the crowd back in.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he watches ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Look out, 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
95.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, you won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He's come back strong since giving up the leadoff home run. Doesn't look like it's phased him at all.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Why are you walking?
Yeah, he knows he's already given up one home run in the inning. So this
Try
wasn't the
him
most
don't run. That's not what I
aggressive
wanted this
sequence
pitch.
we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Neil Walker will stand in, and you see the average there up over.
Excuse me, I got to press the
300
button like
start
3
the
times
new
to get a
season.
pitch command.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count.
This game is so broke this year. It's a shame.
And he misses
That's a
with it
fucking
1-1.
strike!
He didn't seem to do many phases.
Are you
Previous batter,
kidding me? You mean he's like,
there's
what the
another call
fuck?
goes against him on the mound.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Oh, God. This is hard, man.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm sorry, man. I can't control where this ball's going right now.
Have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free ride.
I can't control. I have no control.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's
I got no control, man.
Base via the base on ball.
I can't fucking pitch.
In, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into the seats, 0-1.
I'm getting like one good pitch every at bat.
This will be number 24 in this long first inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh my God! Come on!
swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets get one on the David Wright home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game.
That's why my sub ain't working right. This game is fucking broke.
Martin Prado will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start.
Come on, Prado!
He has not hit the ball well.
Oh my God, that 118.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Sometimes you got to cut down a little.
Hold up. Let's plug it in, see if that changes it. This is ridiculous.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
There we go.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
I'm gonna trade these tweets again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Keep making him throw. Protect the plate.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
I couldn't swing!
Him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The pitch before was tough duty at 96
It's a home
on
run
the
ball.
gun. Then he goes one better and dials it up to 97 for the strikeout.
JT Realmuto will stand in, and you can see
It's not the fucking cord.
hundreds now. Liner towards second.
Yeah.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Now,
right to a
right.
double
This
play.
could be 2. To Walker for 1. Back to Duda, a double play, and
Of course,
the
I let
inning
you
is
swing
over.
now.
Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look to get something
Man, they got
going
home
here
run
and even
hitters
this
all
game
over
up.
the
Here's
place.
the first pitch to him. A called strike to the 35-year-old
Night.
veteran. 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To first, Bohr scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, catcher Noah Syndergaard.
Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there.
You gotta be fucking shitting me, man. This is ridiculous.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He had to work awfully hard out there so far.
First offering on its way. David Wright is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Ozuna on the run. And that retires the side. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Fernandez set to lead off the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Granderson. He's got it 1 away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 21.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Michael Conforto digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Michael Conforto.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of This Date in Baseball History. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-0 now.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. Lucas Duda will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's stance, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now here, 3-1, you want to make sure you put this ball somewhere where he's not going to square it up. If you walk him, no big deal. You just can't give up the 3-run bomb.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So stepping in, Neil Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or
Hey,
ground
got
ball.
it.
Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the pitch bounces
This
off
is
his glove, and
ridiculous,
that could be a
man.
run. He'll come to the plate with it, and he's safe.
This is ridiculous. I can't even throw a pitch.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game.
Because I can't throw him.
It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery.
Come on,
This is
stop.
nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
High pop-up. Gordon is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud is set to see if he can deliver here with runners still at second and third and 1 away now. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Curtis Granderson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this will sort of make you think a little bit. Hit a guy with runners at second and third already? Guys don't always take too kindly to that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Now This is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Yelich is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 3 innings complete. Giancarlo Stanton is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And a good
there
hit,
it is.
but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
2-run homer his first time. He's looking for another one on that swing.
Tap fouled at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Not close. It's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Martin Prado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Granderson is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Noah Syndergaard is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that misses inside 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. David Wright strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is low, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Grounded to the right. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Michael Conforto will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And that misses, ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. It is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching bench. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. JT Realmuto heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
JT Realmuto.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, well, you kind of get the sense that he's been guessing up there on the first 2 pitches, and he's been guessing wrong.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Jose Fernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he's set down, 1 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. 0-1, here it comes. Hold strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Neil Walker. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. D. Gordon will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Christian Yelich comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
And he'll get back in safely. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Duda, a double play. Giancarlo Stanton will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. Hits a ball and a strike. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Walker barehands it. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Travis d'Arnaud will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Curtis Granderson will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
First pitch coming, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
Whoa, and that's a dangerous pitch right there, but in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first down of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
As Drupal Cabrera stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball, it's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2 and 2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alejandro De Aza.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And that's cut on and missed by De Aza as he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're down. Jerry Blevins will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Justin Bohr will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
How about it? The center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Marlins.
Martin Prado will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A pause and the 0-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. JT Realmuto will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Granderson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Former cover boy David Wright. And there now is David Wright. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the seventh.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Stanton. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Lucas Duda will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Kyle Bearclaw will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Lucas Duda will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Sent on the ground out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. He breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ichiro Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
That's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter at the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
I'm taking all the way.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes.
I can't swing.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
D. Gordon stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here. Down on strikes to start the inning. Right side. Duda's up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brian Morris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Brian Morris.
Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Ozuna at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dribble to the right side. Realmuto gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder
Curtis Granderson stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still a beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Christian Yelich now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand. On the ground to the right side. Walker's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Giancarlo Stanton gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Justin Bour strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Randerson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Marcell Ozuna digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. Wright has it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail it here 3. Striding in to start the 9th as Asdrubal Cabrera. They'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning as Asdrubal Cabrera as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And that one's
oh my God, it's in there.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time out here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, David Wright. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position.
Trying to hold the lead. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Lucas Duda will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Anybody in that lineup, that one swing can make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Fouled back. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
With the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Neil Walker digs in, needing a 2-out hit to walk this one off.
Yeah, and these are the moments that you just have to love about baseball. This is a big-time duel coming at you right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside, 1-2 now. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and Sean Gilmartin will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Martin Prado stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that you'd still be playing. You've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
And now the plot will thicken a bit as you get a look at what remains in the Mets bullpen should they decide to make a move. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First delivery to him on the way. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A look at the hit totals there in the extra innings. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. shop foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Down the third base.
Yes!
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Adeiny Echeverria ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, pitcher,
Jeff Mathis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
number 6, Jeff Mathis.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line.
Oh, he
this
just
is
did it.
Boston down the line. A fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Oh, second baseman.
D. Gordon strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Now a bunt attempt here. Darno, tough play. Throw to first in time. You got to question that decision. Marlins forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Marlins lead it 4-3. Travis d'Arnaud come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fence.
Are you serious?
You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt roll.
The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Curtis Granderson will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, you'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
1-0 pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And I think they stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Hit hard down the right field line. But foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Take there by Granderson. As that pitch misses, it's ball 4. Stepping in, that's Dribble Cabrera. He scored on a walk in his first at-bat. David Phelps will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. As Dribble Cabrera will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and they
Got
get
him.
him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. 1 gone. And there's the first strike, 2-1. 3-1 now. One out and a runner on second base. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man facing. Wilmer Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastballs, adjust for an off-speed pitch. So far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
David Wright strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this one is past him.
Are you serious?
And it is a run.
Come on! This is bullshit! Fucking God, it's fucking joystick!
And this one
no,
gets
stop!
away.
Stop!
That could be a run. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Well, you know,
You gotta be kidding me!
third base, there's a ton
What the
of
fuck
different
is
ways to
going
get involved,
on?
but you sure as heck don't see it happen this way very often. This is a tough way to lose a game.
Very tough, man. I've been look.
Doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here.
You shitting me,
What a
man.
performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Just about do it.
This
For
is
Eric Harris,
weak.
Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top.
How the fuck I lose that? 2 wild pitches in a row. Had these motherfuckers twice. Fucking wild pitches killed me.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins, 5-4. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 hits total as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. Max Scherzer twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. The Padres launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 6-4. The Cubbies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 8-2. The Cardinals got the best of the Brewers at home, 6-3. The Boston Red Sox took down the visiting Orioles, 5-2. The Tigers got 11 overall hits as they sank the visiting Buccos, 6-3. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox, 6-5. The Angels defeated the A's in Oakland, 4-3. The Rangers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field, 5-1. The Kansas City Royals snapped their 5-game losing streak as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros, 7-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 9.
Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Right side, hit hard. Walker's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
And it's been a good start for the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Juan Lagares comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Juan Lagares.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chen gets the sign, 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to become a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. This is line to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow. Boy, that's just great concentration right there. You can see the extension, and he really sells out for this one. He's able to absorb the impact and hold on to the baseball. That's a sweet play.
Lucas Duda stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. He's able to jump ahead.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, I know they're hoping for a turnaround from Asdrubal Cabrera in the near future.
Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Belted high in the air out to left. Yelich going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooling too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on. Justin Bohr will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Marcelo Zuna will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well. So you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Batting sixth,
Martin Prado will stand in. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Grounded to third. This could be two. Flores is there. The second for one. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday. As Dribble Cabrera will dig in now. And he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Hit to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who's athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Chen's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Kevin Plawecki is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and two strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double. Jacob deGrom stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and one away, he likely won't be bunting here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there are two down. Juan Lagares will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Push softly over toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. Mets strand one. JT Realmuto will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Adani Echeverria is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Listen to her get trouble. I think you're funny.
The 1-0 delivery.
Why is it like
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
It's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike.
What?
It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
No, or you don't want it out.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Come on, get down, yeah!
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
Give me some Marlins.
This is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of it.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 2-1. Neil Walker digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
Squared that one up just a little late. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now a swing by Walker.
Yeah, he killed that.
This one high in the air out to deep
Wow.
left field. And they're going to call this.
That's a foul, you fucking monkeys.
And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
The center fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes will be the batter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, Mace.
Chen into the windup. 1-2 on its way. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Lucas Duda in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin
couldn't
the
hit that.
at-bat.
What am I
It's
swinging
0-1.
at?
Oh, not
Nope.
one bit
I can
by
hit
the
that.
changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field.
I can
One
hit
will
that.
not be coming back. A home run.
Mason's good luck. Puppy's good luck.
A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, Don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Fastball called for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just a touch outside. 1 and 2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Martin Prado will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Settling in now, Adeiny Echeverria. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First offering on its way. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. D. Gordon will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Christian Yelich will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead it 6-2. Wilmer Flores will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base hits.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
Curtis Granderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. In the air now, out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. As Dribble Cabrera stands in, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. That evens it up 1 and 1. Here's the 1 and 1 pitch. Up high, 2 and 1 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2 and 2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Prado. The throw. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Woo! They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Hansel Robles is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Robles.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Justin Bohr will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah,
Hey,
same
buddy,
pitch,
we have
same
Browns,
result,
dude.
and he's late on it again.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Martin Prado digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. In tied at 93, ball 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Granderson going back at the track.
Oh!
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 6-2. David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch.
Chen's got his target. Here it comes on 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Hit to third. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Juan Lagares digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the
Neil Walker will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
To Gordon for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets go down quickly. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Addison Reed will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. JT Realmuto will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth. To short, hit hard. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Fouled back. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
On the ground to third. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The pitcher number 54.
Wei-Yin Chen comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Yoenis Cespedes will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 away.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Lucas Duda will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Got him.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he misses with it, 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. D. Gordon is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The left fielder, number 21.
Christian Yelich stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Reed's ready. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. Can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. Woo! And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make them get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is lined hard to deep left. Lagares has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom are coming in contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Papa, you ain't shit. Let's do my buddy. Don't you my buddy? He ain't passed out on. He ain't passed out on. Not leaving. Perfect. Lack of a better word.
Justin Bohr stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2. And with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5-run gap might be just a little bit too much to ask.
First pitch on its way. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Martin Prado gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like...
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's glove as it skips away. And it is a run. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. You can put that changeup below his knees. He won't come with it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this one in. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead this one 8-2. Curtis Granderson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The shortstop, number 13.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. As Jubal Cabrera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Drilled to the right side.
Mason, you're killing me, puppy. You're killing me.
For a 1-out single.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string
you gotta keep the airflow right up in here.
Now in the box.
You gotta keep the airflow.
It was a ground out victim last
You got 2 ACs running. Every time that door opens, this shit kicks on. I don't get what you don't understand. You got a high IQ.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, any thought he might have had about getting a double play went out the window when he kicks this thing. But at least credit him for being able to compose himself in time to get the out at first.
Lays off 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Swinging a high
Gotcha,
pop-up
you
straight
fucking
back.
cunt.
It looks as though he'll have room back there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jim Henderson will come on now.
This is right. You win some, you lose some.
Keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Right now, I'm winning, so.
Leading off for Miami. Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Baseball is a tough sport.
What?
Baseball is a tough sport. You cannot get inside your own head or you are done. And I know this is just a video game, but you get inside your own head, it's a wrap. You done.
It's 1-1.
It's over. You're not doing anything. You're just gonna swing. That's just weird. Where's the weed at, yo? Where's the weed at? Now you got some.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
I got connects.
All even now, 2-2.
Man. I'm just a man who knows a lot of people.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another
He
foul
is
ball.
well liked. I don't know why.
Because you're nice to other people. It's not us.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count. Here it comes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Alright, I can sit you down. Sit down. Warm up.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Adani Echeverria is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Excuse me.
The 0-1 delivery. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy for anything. I mean, this would sting on a 95-degree afternoon in Arlington. But on a cold night like this, he's going to be feeling that for a couple of hours. That's called a good old-fashioned jam sandwich.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Brian Morris will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Leading off the inning, Juan Lagares. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Neil Walker is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Drilled to first.
I missed that.
This ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but you know, this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Prado onto the grass. 2 gone. Lucas Duda will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. High pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning. Jerry Familia will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagares on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Christian Yelich is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Giancarlo Stanton gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate, but this time he gets away with it.
Hit hard down the line.
Oh!
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting.
Justin Bohr ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make a perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Oh my God!
With 2 strikes, and you'll see another
Good
one.
Lordy, Lordy have mercy.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Beckett Enterprise is about to take off.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch
You gotta be a man of steel in this game.
Yep, you'll see it there. But that thing's
Now I'm wearing the shirt.
You're just playing right into the pitcher's
I'm
hand
wearing
when you
it.
chase a ball that high.
Marcelo Zuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he throws it away.
What is going on?
The run scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Marlin. Wilmer Flores will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive by Gordon. He goes to first. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. It seems like this has been one of the big stories so far. The defense has been terrific all night. It's one thing to play errorless ball, but it's another to make plays like this one. And they've been doing it all night tonight.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. The 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. Now a swing and a ball
Got
high in the air over toward foul ground. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Let's settle on the first one.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they manhandled the Mets 9-2. The Atlanta Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. The Phils bested the visiting Padres 3-2. Matt Duffy plated 3 runs on the day as the Giants toppled the Rockies 5-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-4. The Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays defeated the visiting Yankees 4-2. The Red Sox total 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-2. Andrew McCutchen launched 3 solo home runs, helping the Pirates down the Tigers 8-0. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The Halos pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-0. Nelson Cruz drove in 4 and had a home run, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 5-4. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Conley. We will never be the same again. Keep it in the zone.
From the borough of Queens in Florida, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Harvey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
D. Gordon makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory and reined in one away.
Second.
Christian Yelich will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, come and trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And right after the game, they're off to begin a 9-game road trip. So maybe we can finish this homestand off with a victory.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's out at second.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Grounded to the right. Walker has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, if you're only going to throw 2 innings, which is what he did in his last start, you don't deserve anything other than the loss. Hopefully he'll do a little better in this one and give his team a chance to win a ball game.
David Wright is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Oh, not good. One
God,
by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. And this is his second home run here in 3 days. So he is really seeing the ball well now.
Batting second.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Fielder, Juan.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Neil Walker gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Curtis Granderson will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
High pop-up. Gordon is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Justin Bohr will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Baseman, Justin Bohr.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Taken high and deep to right. Granderson going back at the track. And Granderson runs out of room. It's over the wall, a home run.
Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right
there.
The middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Center fielder number 13.
And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Batting sixth,
Martin Prado takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Harvey pauses. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
batting 7th,
JT Realmuto will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Hard hit ball to second. Walker's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Travis d'Arnaud will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Eric Campbell will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Any Echeverria will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The pitcher, Adam Conley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. it can change the entire complexion of the game.
Ooh.
You can put the other guys on their heels.
That shit
right
there.
away.
Oh
This will
my
hang
God.
up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Christian Yelich is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is after
he got it.
This will
He
get
got
to the wall
it.
now, out beyond
He
the
got it.
385 sign. They're going to extend their lead as the runner
I
scores
love
from
it.
second.
I
It's
fucking
now a
love it.
2-1 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it
I
rip.
love it too,
In the
baby.
count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking, and he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. For Yelich, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One for the Marlins on the double by Yelich. We play 2.5. 2-1 now, Miami. Leading off the inning, Matt Harvey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
David Wright will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Hit hard to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Juan Lagares is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hit hard toward the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The throw into second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Justin Bohr is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
Harvey steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Drilled right back.
Damn.
That's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. Got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Martin Prado stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Lays off 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. JT Realmuto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Walker. Throw in time and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Neil Walker is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. Right.
Curtis Granderson in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Nope, that's foul.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3-2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Travis d'Arnaud is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. Adeiny Echeverria heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Harvey sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Adam Conley did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Smoke toward third. Wright has it. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Ground ball right side. Walker's able to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Grounded to third. Prado was there. A quick out, number 1.
Well, what a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Eric Campbell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Matt Harvey comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Echeverria for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. David Wright strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Oh, yeah. That's lovely. There you go. Oh, that shit.
That's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound, throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Justin Bourne will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Harvey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
This is hit softly to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Center fielder number 13.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Oh, and a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that is not good.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Miami. Juan Lagares will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's retired here, 1 away. Neil Walker will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lagares runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life again.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Curtis Granderson is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
That evens it up 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he was...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Travis d'Arnaud will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Kyle Bearclaw will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. Striding into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game. Eric Campbell will come forward now. He has flied out in singles so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. 2-1. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Martin Prado will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Some activity out from the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, and a Hardy cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. JT Realmuto stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Harvey's ready. First pitch on the way. Up and in for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Adeiny Echeverria stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to get
a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that will do it. Michael Conforto is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. David Wright strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Brian Morris will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Brian Morris.
David Wright will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Juan Lagares is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he misses with it. 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Yoenis Cespedes will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game in the dirt and block behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over. It's the former first-round pick back in 2000, right-hander Dustin McGowan. Yoenis Cespedes will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Neil Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Neil Walker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Curtis Granderson stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. And to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game.
He did a good job to take care of the last guy in a tough spot. This guy, not so fortunate. But that's a danger you run when you work inside with the bases loaded. This one gets away from him and costs him a run.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Antonio Bastardo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Antonio Bastardo.
Ichiro Suzuki is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. D. Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 21,
Christian Yelich will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the
shot to third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still. Jose Arena is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. As Drubal Cabrera will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Settling in now, Eric Campbell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A.J. Ramos is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Eric Campbell will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
These guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Fastball called for strike 2. Too high. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. David Wright gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Here comes the 1-0. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big insurance run there.
I can't fucking turn.
You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Up next for the Mets,
Juan Lagares ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Old strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are two good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
Hot shot down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-3 game now. Into the box now, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there. With the pass ball there, that'll take away the possibility of getting a double play to end the inning. So that could come back to bite him.
And there's ball 2 now.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Curtis Granderson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, he is all over the place out there right now. Maybe he's actually left-handed and he just doesn't realize it.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Edwin Jackson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
We gotta get it together.
Comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
I don't know the pitch.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they just continue to pour it on here. Eric Campbell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Yelich has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Giancarlo Stanton will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Justin Bohr steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. Cespedes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Marcell Ozuna gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Takes this the other way to right. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, David Wright. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about...